Hello, red-headed step family. It looks like the microphone is working. Hopefully you guys could hear me. I threw some earbuds in and we'll jump right to it. All right, I just tried to log into this channel about 15-20 minutes ago. And I went to the, if you All right, that was weird. 1, 2. Okay, my microphone's working. All right, let's start again. I went to, if you guys have more than one YouTube channel, look how good I am on methylene blue. Remember I was a squirrel? I would have totally forgot what I was talking about. Cherry Bim. I hope I'm saying that right. 55. 5 by 5. All right. So if you have more than one YouTube account, you know how you can go to that page where it says, it has a list of your accounts, and you click on one and then you go to that account. I just opened mine and it said that this channel didn't exist. The channel that we're watching right now. And hopefully y'all can hear me now. And yeah, you can, because we got a 5 by 5. So I got my earbuds in to retry that. Okay, so now the video that I posted yesterday is a video I actually lost a YouTube channel for posting. And the reason why I've been through 16 different YouTube channels is because unlike all the other existing channels, especially the big ones, they tiptoe around YouTube's vocabulary no-nos. And because I'm an American and I hold the Constitution in higher regard than some idiot blue-haired 31-year-old woman at YouTube, I tend to not stick to their rules when it comes to what comes out of my mouth. I don't swear. I'm not offensive, although I would not recommend this channel to children. There are no words that I say that would perk their ears. And so I've lost 16 channels, and 3 or 4 of them were without being awarded the 3-strike rule. Like on the 2nd strike, they took the channel down, and the video I posted yesterday was one of those. So did somebody turn my channel off at YouTube and then it got turned back on and I just didn't notice? I don't know. Am I gonna be in the next hour or two disappearing off of YouTube? I don't know. It doesn't matter. These channels are disposable to me. The Intel channels, I don't, I'm going to do what I'm going to do and they're going to do what they're going to do. And I'm going to stick to my constitutional rights and will not bow down to any of them based on a channel. And for the same reason, I don't try and sell you gold. I tell you to buy silver, but I don't tell you to buy anybody's. I tell you not to buy anybody's silver. Go out and buy the junk silver, the constitutional stuff. So I'm not going to, threatening with taking down a YouTube channel is not going to change my verbiage or the information that I share with my audience. And I can't let a company come in between me and, if I tell you to go buy gold, I'm lying to you. Okay? I have never lied to you. Have I been wrong? Yes. Have I believed that I was correct when I was speaking to you? Yes. But I have never lied or shied away from a word that would definitively define a thought that I was trying to get across in exchange to be able to keep my YouTube channel. So I'm sure everybody who's in this live stream is one of those people who probably already did subscribe to the Fun channel. But if you have not, there are, at this time right now, posts. If you go to the main main page of this channel on YouTube, click on my little icon, and then scroll through where it says videos, playlists, and all that, and go to posts and scroll down. You'll see plenty of videos that take you to the fun channel, because that's where we regroup. And then we go out and we start another one, and we got 1,500 people, but we're getting 1,200 views. So that's better. It's better to have a channel with 100 people that gets 100 views on every video you put out than it is to have a 50,000 channel video where only 3,000 or 5,000 show up. See, it's not good to have a 50K channel and only get 3,000 to 5,000 views. So smaller channels are always better, because they're going to, if you got 100 subscribers and 100 people come to watch your videos, they're going to show that video to more people. See, all I could do is say it out loud. But when you guys comment and you guys thumbs up and you guys make it through the whole video, you're telling YouTube to show it to somebody else. It's really a 60-40 split. 40% of the responsibility is on me to make a video. 60% of the responsibility is on the audience to interact with that video. And as I posted on my fun channel, I don't think it was here, you get 3 different grades from YouTube. This is how they do it. 25% of your grade is how many people thumbs it up. Another 25% is how many people commented, and 50% is how far did they make it through the video. And they tell me that when I put out a 5-minute video and YouTube tells me that they made it to the 2-minute and 50 mark, that means that's in the can. YouTube's not going to share that with other people. I wasted my time driving an hour and a half to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. To the Hard Rock Cafe. So that whole afternoon was down the drain. It'll sit in the YouTube basement forever. But when it comes to Intel videos, it's a little more important that it gets out, even though this is not a monetized channel. If it was a monetized channel, I'd be making a shitload. I'd actually be making more than I need for a car. I'd probably be able to get a Tesla. I'd be able to get a Tesla if I monetize this channel by simply clicking the button to say YouTube could show, or I get paid for commercials they show you. Just for that alone, I could go buy myself a nice Tesla. But because this is an Intel channel, I can't suck up to the man. Now on the fun channel, I will suck up to the man, because that is pure fun and non-political 100%. But if you do want to regroup, if this channel does disappear, if you're just joining, I opened up my YouTube and it said that this channel did not exist. And then I refreshed it and then it popped up. So something is either already happened and I didn't catch it, or something's about to happen. I don't know, but I'm just letting you guys know. And the reason again, to refresh, I lost a channel that did not have 2 strikes, because it's 3 strikes and you're out. Actually, I think it's 4 strikes and you're out. You're on probation. One is don't do that again. 2 is we shut you down for 2 weeks. 3 is we shut you down for 2 months. And number 4 is, this is how they usually get you, is they go through, if they don't want you there, they just go through all your content and find something that breaks the rules that they missed, and they give you a strike on a video you did 1.5 years ago. And they can even give you strikes on videos that you took down. And Nino says that all the time. Oh, I'm going to take this down. In a couple days, I'm taking this down because it don't matter, Nino. It don't matter. You took it down for the world to see, but YouTube still sees it. It's still on the back end. They don't erase it. You just erase it from the audience. You can't erase it from YouTube. So that's another way they get you. But definitely the video I posted yesterday in its exact same form was and I knew it when I was posting it, but again, I don't care. Because these channels are 100% disposable. All right, let's see what's going on. You, Susan, how you doing? Highly recommend the Fun Channel. I highly recommend you fall asleep to a playlist on the Fun Channel. I don't know if you can even do that anyway. The way they do their ads, like I think if you're not a premium member, because I am a premium member, because I don't. When I add up just the ads I watch in one day, because I do a lot of YouTube watching, I'm always getting into something new that I'm interested in, and I always go deep diving on it. It like just in one day, it was like way over an hour, like almost 2 hours where I'm watching commercials or having to touch the screen. I think I did the count on how many times I was touching the screen. It was like 80, 90 times. So I just, okay, I bought the family plan and I put all of my family, quote unquote, on the plan. So I'm kind of gifting 5 different people. I had just the individual plan, but it was like $10 more for the family plan. And so I did that, and I don't ever have to. So I don't know if you can fall asleep to a playlist anymore. I just listed all the videos on there because I contacted a company that I want to do a review for, and I want a free product that is unusual to get reviewed. So what I did is I posted the playlists are now in the highest viewed, but not the best. Like the best videos on that channel were the way I had it posted before. And those are the videos that are way under 1,000 views. Really, the best videos, my favorite videos on that channel are the videos that have not gotten 1,500 views. I think I'm on to like 30,000 views on that chicken feed video. And that's what's paying the rent on this channel. If you are a member, I just posted all the money I made last month, my report card, my weekly report card from YouTube on that channel. And I'm very open with all of that information to the members. So let's see. Susan says, highly recommend the Fun Channel. And audio is good. Still no audio. Be a blessing. Really? I kept getting blocked completely out of YouTube. Trying this again. Hello, 55. Okay, if you guys can't hear me, there's a problem with the app. No, you got to hear me because I talked about gold and the amendment. Gestapo constantly violate our First Amendment. Yeah, so some people can hear me and some people can't. All right. And that picture right there is some AI artwork that came from our viewer in California. I don't know if he wants me to say his name on this channel. All right, excellent, excellent. YouTube shut down my audio. I had to turn it back up. They're being jerks. They're really screwing around with this. So I just wanted to let you guys know this. If you don't see me again, great. The next channel will be Red Step Stacker. It's really Red-Headed Step Stacker, by short, Red Step Stacker. Wherever it is, you can search me or go to the Fun Channel and just subscribe there. And then what'll happen is I'll post something in the community tab. It used to be community tab. Now it's just called posts. And I'll post something there to direct you to wherever we go next. Because I'm not going to shut up. And I don't care if there's 3 people listening or, 3,000 or 30,000. When my very first channel was getting 600,000 to 300,000 views. I would sit there and I would refresh the screen. And every time I refreshed the screen, it would go up 100. I would just sit there constantly, 60 times a minute, refreshing the screen. 100, 100 more, 100 more, 200, 900, 1,200, 1,500, 1,700. I just refresh it over and over again. But that was when I had the most crazies coming at me and the most, freaked out people and people asking me questions. That's what really made me realize that I have a big responsibility here not to bullshit anybody, because people go to bed worried about things that come out of my mouth. And I have a big responsibility to make sure that, like a shitload of Patriot channels, they are feeding you crap to get you to click, and they don't give a shit if you go to bed worried at night. And I find so many channels, Patriot Biker, I think his name is. I blocked his channel. I block so many channels. I block probably 5 to 20 channels a day. And YouTube doesn't give a shit. They keep feeding them to me, but I do it anyway. But there is a huge, and hopefully if you guys start to, like, what's his name? Turley. I'm Ted Turley, and the Democrats are shaking in their boots. That guy is just there to give you shit to worry about and to get you to click. He doesn't give a fuck about how many minutes of your life he steals feeding you shit. Steve Turley! The Republicans are ready to go! That guy is he's just one of them. He's just one of them. Not the worst. So tired of all the channels only out to make a profit. Right. And they have to, and when they have these gold companies that once they sign a contract with these people, I saw not Steven Crowder, but the skinny guy. The skinny guy that's kind of like Steven Crowder, and he doesn't have any facial hair, and he's got dark black or super dark brown hair parted to the side. And some of his stuff is good, and he does a good job. But the other day he put out a 3-minute video that was total clickbait, and over a minute of the video at the end was selling you gold. It's like he did a 90-second spot and a 90-second commercial about gold. That's because he signed a contract and he has to put out a video even though he can't find anything interesting to put a video out about. I do want to talk all the ones plugging the gold like they don't get a commission. Right, they get a huge commission. I know for sure they get over $100 for every ounce you buy. I know 100% sure that they get 100, and that's why it's so lucrative for people to sign up for that. You know, and I first of all, I would not get involved in gold because silver is like a baby fetus about to be born, and it always has been held down in a very unnatural way. It's always been artificially grounded in price. There, and I'll say it again, there's less silver above ground on this earth than there is gold. There's literally more gold above ground level on earth than there is silver. I'm not saying the silver is ever going to be worth more than gold, but I am saying it's way more rare than gold. And you can buy it dirt cheap at a gold shop, and you buy the Constitutional, and they don't sell it by the coin. They sell it 12 times face or 15 times face or 20 times face. That means if you're buying a 25-cent quarter and it's 20 times face, that means face value, 25 cents, that you're paying $5 for that silver quarter. I don't know what it is right now. I'm not saying it's 20 times face. When I was buying it, it was 11 times face. That was nothing. You know, it was, I don't think it was much lower than that. Well, I started buying silver, it was $13 an ounce, and that was only 2014, 15, 16. And now it's $30. And it's going to easily be $300. Easily. I'm not saying it's going to be tomorrow. And let me correct something here. And this is where a lot of Dr. John Coleman told me a lot of crap in 2010. He didn't tell me when any of it would be happening. But I told you guys really early on to buy chickens. A lot of you bought chickens. Okay? This is what Dr. John was talking about. what's going on currently in the poultry market today, because they called all those chickens. Dr. John knew they were going to call the chickens. He told me they were going to call the beef and the chickens. They're going to start a famine. Okay? But I didn't know when. I told you to buy chickens 4 years ago. But here we are today sitting in. So all these things they told me, they didn't give me a timeline. Okay? So I've been sitting and waiting and watching everything happen for these last, since 2010, 15 years. Holy crap, I've put 15 years of my life into this? No wonder I can't get laid. I used to get laid, folks. A lot. God, last time I saw a naked woman was a long time ago. Send your boob pics to Red Step Stacker. I'm totally kidding. Totally kidding. I don't need to see anybody's. Well, need and want, I guess, are two different things. I'm just trying to be funny. I hope you guys are laughing. My sense of humor is, it's not offensive, but it does push the edge of decency. All right. So I did want to talk about, and I just posted to that lawyer who's going to fight Trump on deporting those 250 pieces of shit that were illegal in our country, who's trying to defend them. And I posted your value, I forgot how I put it, but I let him know that his value has or our tolerance for him and his type, he's exceeded his tolerance that we have for his type. And I think that's a really good way to put it, that I have no more tolerance for Adam Schiff. I have no more tolerance for Jamie Raskin. They're blatantly and openly violating our rights. And if the Klaus Schwabs of the world live, we're all dead. And that is so well inside the Second Amendment. Maybe not in Sweden where, Klaus Schwab is. Maybe we invite him to a birthday party here in America. But we are way past, and I'm not telling anybody to do anything. I'm just pointing out, and none of you should do anything. But there are people that are trained and paid to do something, and they should do what they're paid and trained to do. But the tolerance for these folks, it's well past midnight. And Donald Trump has 18 months to get her done. And if he doesn't get her done, or Pam Bondi, Kash Patel don't get it done, and I'm not trying to make you worry, I think that they will. But if they don't, and if they don't fix the election problems that we have, in 18 months, 21 months, we're going to be back where we started. I do think that Doge is pulling the rug out from underneath their feet financially. But I think we're way past that. I think we're at a point now where the only way to resolve this is by making examples of these people, hopefully legally, because that's the way the only way it'll properly go down in history. But we do need to find out what neck size some of these people wear. One day voting in person with valid ID also. You know what, that I agree with that 100%. You know what worries me is this real ID thing, which I have no intentions of getting one unless I have to. I have no plans on ever getting on an airplane again as long as I live. I will get on an Amtrak, but I'm not. I don't. I mean, I was considering retiring in Vietnam because I could literally live on $500 a month like a king on the beach. And eating that food only lengthens your life. If all I have is Vietnamese food around and I don't go to the tourist areas, I my longevity goes through the ceiling. But I did talk to a woman who did live in Vietnam, and then she came back and she got a van and she went on the road, which was my original plan, to get a piece of land somewhere I could park, but be in a vehicle and being a nomad. And that's why the Explore America channel even exists, is for that exact same reason. So I may be better off doing that. I may have that opportunity sooner than I think, also, sooner than I thought. There is like a 40% chance I could be a nomad on the road, bringing you guys the America corner to corner in a year. So that'll be nice. And valid ID, paper ballots, and thumbprints. And you know what? I think I'm going to get, because it's becoming more and more important, I think I'm going to get my passport. Even though I'm not going anywhere, just for another form of identification. I think that would be a good idea. And a lot of BS out there. Yes. And you, Michael, might be Trevino. Michael Trevino. I used to know Michelle Trevino. Oh, I had a crush on her in 7th and 8th grade. Michelle Trevino. I don't think she dates boys, though. I think she switched teams. But God bless them ladies, because Michelle's quite a treat. Anyway, Michael, I hope that's not your daughter or your sister. Because she had a brother named, what was her brother's name? Might have been Michael. Oh my God. I think I just put my foot in my mouth. Michael, tell me you're not Michelle's brother. Beautiful girl. Best smile ever. Who switched teams? Oh, just Sony. A lot of people I went to high school with. Dataless creation. I got bad eyes, guys. Do it. Get a laptop and live stream your adventures. Actually, it would all be through my phone. I have a laptop and I've only used it once or twice, and it's probably been online once or twice. And I think I'm going to go without. I think I'm going to do everything from the phone. I do everything from the phone now. Okay, and Michael Trevino's gone. Mike's silent, so I hope I didn't offend you, Mike. I don't think that you're Michelle's brother. Unless you're from Chicago, where I grew up. Probably another Michael Trevino from California who's got it. Because if you're naming your son Michael, aren't you naming your daughter Michelle? I mean, that's a given. All right, I'm still worried here because I'm not seeing anything from Michael Trevino. Lovely, beautiful woman, though, either way. Best smile ever. Oh, I'm not worried about offending you, Poe, because you got my phone number. Michael doesn't. Anyway, that's all I really had to say. Again, if you're just joining us, my channel disappeared. They're trying to, yeah, he's calling his sister, and they're like, who is this redheaded stepstacker guy? That's okay, I haven't seen her in years. Well, I have. Kind of. She doesn't show up too much to the group functions anymore. I don't worry about offending people anymore. Yeah, but, you know, if you say somebody's real name out loud, if you're, you know. Anyway, every time a new comment pops up, I'm waiting to see if it's Michael. You probably liked Michael Obama's big back. And Michael Obama's mom actually lived in the same town where I get all my silver. I don't worry about offending people anymore. At some age, you don't, you know. But if it's people that you literally love, like I love Michelle, like I love her, you know, I've known her since pre-puberty, and we remained friends all these years, you know, with her, whether I had a crush on her or not. And her brother was a little jock. Nah, his name was David. Yeah, Dave Trevino. Okay, it wasn't Michael. Anyway, if you're just joining us, this channel disappeared. My YouTube app told me it didn't exist. Then I refreshed it and it came back. So we're all going to head over to the Explore America channel, anybody, and then we'll redirect us to the new channel, and we'll be a nice small channel, because I don't care if I got 3 viewers or 3,000 viewers or 30,000 or 300,000. I don't care. I'm not shutting up until we win this, and we didn't win this yet. I mean, we're doing pretty good. Might be the 9th inning. Score might be 3-100. But as long as the George Soroses of the world are still squirming, I'm not confident. And I did actually, if you go to the Fun channel and you watch the video, I'll post it here in the comments. I actually came across the World Economic Forum Young People's Convention in what used to be the Playboy Hotel in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. So if you go to Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, the thumbnail I think has Bon Jovi in it, because what they would do is they'd fly out. They would record their albums actually in that hotel. There was a recording studio in the Playboy Hotel after it stopped being the Playboy Hotel. Now it's another hotel. But they got a helicopter pad. They got a couple of landing strips. And what they would do, actually, that's when Stevie Ray Vaughan died. I was at Stevie Ray Vaughan's last show. Eric Clapton came out and introduced him as the greatest guitarist that ever lived, like 3 hours before he died. Eric Clapton literally came out and introduced him as the greatest guitarist that ever lived. Then Stevie Ray Vaughan played. It was an Eric Clapton concert, and then that night he got in a helicopter to go to the hotel that I ended up at when I went to Lake Geneva. And so I went to go find the recording studio, which I did. So everybody recorded, except for like Motley Crue, like Poison, Warrant, all the late 80s metal bands, not the early 80s metal bands. Bon Jovi recorded there. Everybody recorded there. I even think not Pearl Jam, Nirvana. Your channel is still on my YouTube. Oh, this channel is still on. Yeah, the other one. I've never gotten a strike on the other one because I keep it non-political. Tower Guy says Tim Buck absolutely has be the way. No computers, no Wi-Fi. Yeah. And if you're ever going to a rally, leave your phone at home so you don't get geo-fenced. Maybe he knew something. Are you talking about Michael? Damn it, Michael. It was David. Her brother's name was definitely David. She did not have a brother named Michael. Chris Cornell. He was great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have a beautiful day. I'm just letting you know that YouTube said this channel didn't exist, and then it did. So I know somebody's watching me, and we know that the video that I posted yesterday about J6 was a video that I lost a channel because. So I'm assuming they're going to repeat history. There is very damning evidence in that video. And damn, if I can get that many views in 1 month on how many views I got on that J6 video, I'd be doing pretty good on the Fun channel. But it's a built-in problem. The reason why I can't do well is because they only offer that content to people who watch Intel videos, because all of my subscribers on the Fun channel are people who predominantly watch Intel. So those videos are not getting to people who like to watch armchair vacation type videos. So it's a built-in problem that I actually created, and that's why I can't get that channel far off the ground past my Intel audience, because none of you guys are interested in watching. Like when I grew up, I loved that Channel 11 show with that Steve something guy who would go all over Europe and whatever his name is. I was very, very much into those videos. And when I was a younger person, I wanted to go to Europe. I certainly don't want to go there now. But, you know, there's people that like to read novels, and there's people that would rather read the dictionary or an encyclopedia. So, you know, you guys are the encyclopedia folk, and, you know, probably not as much on novels. So it's a built-in problem that I created, and that's what the problem is with that channel. And I'm not going to get past that until someone from those other audiences that watch armchair vacation type videos start watching my videos. And then when I get a pile of people that watch those other channels, then it'll organically grow. And I'll have 5 years of content before that happens. We're in season 5 on Explore America. There's 4 playlists there. Good Cover, Red Step Stacker, Red-Headed Step Stacker, which is the original name. But if this channel goes down, I'm just going to go Red Step Stacker, keeping it short, less typing for you. And there will be a link in the Explore America channel. And if you haven't found Explore America yet, just go to the main page of this channel. Go where it says videos, playlists, all that stuff, live streams. And the last thing is posts. Scroll down 2 or 3 posts, and you will find links to the Fun channel. Right on, Deadliest. It's a Deadliest creation. It's a fun channel. I do cool stuff. You know, I mean, I've got everything on there from school bus demolition to a freaking mansion built into a cave. That was awesome. That might be one of my favorite videos. You name it, it's on there. How to become a professional wrestler. That was a great night. I mean, I sat down with WWF dudes. You know, I sat down and interviewed 2, and they were the coaches teaching these other guys to be wrestlers. That was fun. Archangel Gabriel Priest says, right Christian militia. I would donate money to a right Christian militia. I'm a jackass of many trades. Me too. And I love all that stuff. Me too. I'm like that too. Like I could do a zillion different things. Actually, that saying is real. If you get the whole saying, it's the whole saying is people only. There's 3 sentences in that saying, and I don't want to misquote it, but you only hear the first 2 lines. I'm a jack of all trades, the king of none, and then there's a 3rd line, and that 3rd line makes you, as the jack of all trades, look like, you know, quite a premium product. We'll end on that. I'm a jack. All right. Peace and love worldwide. Live your life before your life lives you. Keep on smiling, everybody. And if this one disappears, oh well. Oh well. We'll get another one. They can't stop us. They can only slow us down.